Good afternoon, friends. Thanks for tuning in to our MMG weekly recap. It's been a rough couple of weeks, and we are in an era where good news is bad news. Ever since the calendar turned to February, things have been kind of rough, right? We had the Fed meeting, uh, and they raised rates again, but the jobs report that for January, which showed that surprisingly high 500 plus print, and then a sequence of stronger than expected or higher than expected inflation readings has really upended the financial markets and interest rates. And it kind of brings us back to where we were last year. This uncertainty and volatility created about where's inflation going to lie and how far the Fed's going to go. And so this week, what has happened right before the jobs report, we were looking at a rate hike in March and then none in May, and that was it. We were done. And then now all of a sudden, after the inflation and all these readings, we now have a rate hike in March, another in May at 25 basis points, and a 50% chance of one in June. So this story has changed very dramatically, and the market is trying to find their way. What I would remind you is longer term rates. Remember, the Fed only controls the Fed funds rate, this overnight rate. Longer term rates only go higher if the economy can absorb it. And so the market is going through this price discovery now, trying to figure out how good the economy is. And there's a lot of numbers. A lot of the other economic indicators are suggesting that things are certainly slowing down. And we have to remember that there's a policy lag, right? That all of these Fed rate hikes that we've endured over the last, since let's just call it the summer when they started with 75 basis points, they haven't even hit the economy yet. So there's, like 4% worth of rate hikes that haven't touched the economy yet. We think things are slowing. We're probably much closer to the peak in rates. And the reality is the market's overcooked, right? We went from 2 to 7% last year on 30-year mortgages. We came down very quickly, and we're just trying to kind of find our way. But it's going to be uncertain. It's going to be volatile. Next week, again, more reports that can kind of get the market crazy. We have Fed minutes on Wednesday. Those are the communique between what members were saying at the last Fed meeting, as well as the Fed's favorite gauge of inflation. So those numbers could change the story for the better or for the worse very quickly. Hope this finds you well. Have a terrific weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.